the stuff under my eyes wasn't as bad today. On my eyes. Apparently the first treatment, because it's longer and all that, was just a little bit worse. Right now it'll just seem like this is just a little bit darker under one eye. I have natural dark circle, so it won't seem as bad, but there was actually a point like last night where even those disappeared after I took the ibuprofen, so I don't know. The doctor doesn't like me taking ibuprofen, but she can go get Pent on that issue. Okay, not like in the rude way, because she's actually really nice. But, so I wouldn't actually say anything like that to her, because she's actually really nice. But I already live on the edge of what I can handle as far as pain goes, so if I am even taking ibuprofen, it is already extreme enough, and I'm more worried about my ability to function than I am my stomach swelling. Because, and pain medicine itself doesn't work. It's literally something I'm taking because of swelling. So, yeah. I mean, I can't really help that. I have to be able to take that if I need to. It's not really negotiable. I can at least agree that I will try to avoid it, though. So, but if it comes between take that or function, I'm taking it. Because, I have bigger things to worry about than stomach inflammation. I mean, it's probably already inflamed at this point. There's not really much to do. So, anyway, yeah. Look at Chris's picture on the mantle. Grandpa forgot to take it home. Hey, honey. Love you too.
Same time out for this time.
During bed, he was sitting there for about 30 minutes staring at, that one test that he didn't want to do yesterday?
Yeah.
It's that one. Finished all of his schoolwork for today, and then he was sitting in front of that. And he took way longer than he should have, too. He could have been done in, the first couple hours of the day. It's not that much. I even went through and made sure that, that his workload would be lighter, because what he had picked was insane. And if he can't do the one that I've picked, we're not going back to the one that he picked. He's mostly retaliating, because it's not the schedule that he picked.
You need to do your work the way you're supposed to.
But he wasn't behaving whenever I was scheduling. So for this week and next week, that's the schedule. And if he doesn't behave, it'll be the schedule again. Hey, schedules have to get made. Whether you're behaving or not. But yeah, for the most part, I try and leave it as his schedule. But maybe he'll learn from this, Don't give me shit while I'm making the schedule. If you want to make yours, you can't be giving me shit while it's getting made. It has to get made. And it has to get made before the week starts. It's not magically made. I actually have to go into the computer and, tell them what day to give him the assignments. And then I have to compensate for anything that, it doesn't teach him. It's an online class thing.
When you get done recording, I figure out how to make this.
Do I at least look better than I did yesterday?
I have to get closer. Yes. Where I can see from a distance.
Couldn't really see it too well in the bedroom last night, but I looked kind of like somebody punched me in the face.
I don't look good.
I don't have quite raccoon eyes today. They lightened up, and You know, it's not actually bruises, it just kind of looks like it, so. I mean, it lightened up. And now it just looks like some vague discoloration, which I'm used to seeing anyway, because I had burn scars on my face. All I did, at this point in my life, all it is a slight change in pigment that, like, only I would notice. But, you know, in the office, I've started to realize that, like, this kind of yellowish around the eyes, you can't really see it in the camera very well, which speaks of how it's not actually a very big difference. I don't know if it'll increase as we go, or if because the radiation is external, it just won't get very bad at all. I don't know. Uncharted territory for me. But I've noticed that a lot of people in the office have that. A lot of women you won't really see it too much because they're wearing makeup. But if somebody's not wearing makeup or it's a guy, you know, you see it. Like, I didn't really know the significance before I saw it on my own face. Yeah. I'm like, oh, they're going through radiation, and you can tell which person, you know, by looking at the area around their eyes. You can see, you know, who's kind of waiting for somebody or hasn't started yet, and who's going through radiation based on looking at their face. It's just an interesting little thing that I noticed. That said, I'm actually kind of glad right now that my face kind of looks like my face more in the camera. I mean, I'm used to this, like, really super subtle thing that, like, I only know if, like, I get up really close. But if I did that here, it would look actually kind of like someone punched me in the face. Like, different little bits of discoloration. Like, over here, it's more yellow. Over here, it's, like, a little more of this, you know? It's like, pooh, nobody punched me in the face. And I don't know, I get nervous whenever I think about it possibly getting darker, just because I don't want someone to think that, like, Jean has hurt me. And you know what? I know from experience that is the first thing that they're going to think. Even whenever that's not actually the case. So, you know, I just kind of have to consider, because I know, you know, and that's what I'm doing. Kind of like the same way Jean considers some things. Just because, you know, we're partners and we just don't want to have to deal with the bullshit.